Alexis, congratulations to you. I guess we start with the big question of why the commitment now? You're just going into your junior year.
Well, volleyball players commit a little earlier than everyone else, and it just felt right. I just really liked it there, and I just wanted to be done with the whole recruiting process, and they just checked all my boxes.
Okay, all right, so you're done with the recruiting process. You've committed. That doesn't mean schools won't keep coming after you. How strong is this commitment right now?
Pretty strong. I don't see myself going anywhere else. I'm really excited to be a Gator.
What appealed to you about the University of Florida volleyball program?
Well, some of the things I wanted were to play as much as I can and at the highest level I can. And Florida is a top-tier program, and I loved the coaching staff, and I loved all the interactions with the girls on the team currently and the girls I would be playing with.
Okay. So from a volleyball standpoint, for those of us who don't follow Florida volleyball, tell us a little bit about the program and just, what that connection was like for you. Because you just mentioned to me before we started recording, you've been down there a couple times to camp.
Yeah, so Florida volleyball has a ton of success. They made a Final Four back in 2017, and I think Sweet 16s the last 2-3 years.
Okay.
And camp was just an amazing experience. The girls I got to play with were top tier, and I just loved it.
Somebody was telling me that the recent Gatorade Volleyball National Player of the Year is part of that program.
Yeah, Thayer Hall. She's amazing. I love watching her.
Well, you're already a two-time All-State performer and was the Conference Player of the Year last fall. So how do you carry high expectations knowing you're now going to be kind of the one that people go to watch matches for around the state?
I don't know. Hopefully just keep working hard and getting wins and having success for my team.
Now, your mom's a Cowgirl, your dad's a Jayhawk, so what did they think of this Florida deal?
Not gonna lie, they were not very helpful in the process because they said, we'll support you wherever you go, so they didn't help any decision making, but yeah, I guess it was better that way.
Were there other programs that you considered in terms of where you wanted to go?
Yeah, there were a ton, but I just really liked Florida.
Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. Talk to me a little bit about your volleyball career. Obviously, I've seen you play, a lot of people have seen you play around here, but it sounds like you've made a bigger name for yourself in kind of the club volleyball scene, and congratulations on the honor this year. I'm going to let you explain that in a moment, but just what has it been like to kind of travel the country and play with players that we don't see around here?
It's incredible. I love playing with people who want to win just as badly as I do and play against people who want to win just as badly as I do. I made the youth national training team this year, which is super exciting. I'm really bummed we don't get to do anything with it because coronavirus, but I'm really excited to make it, and I love playing with those girls. It's super fun.
Okay, so fair enough. What is that process like when you try and go for an honor like that to play with a select team?
So normally there's like in-person tryouts, but because of this year you got to send in film, and they basically take the top 20 of your age group and put them all on one training team, and then after the training they cut it down to 12 people. So I made the training team, and hopefully if we get to do it I'd make the top 12. But
all right, well, congratulations on getting selected for that, even though you don't get to do anything with that this year. That is a bummer. What's it been like to play the club volleyball team scene, I should say? How does that kind of compare with what you play high school-wise here in Wyoming?
Club volleyball is a little faster, a little bigger players, obviously. It's just bigger, faster, stronger, but both of them are great experiences. I love them both.
And you've grown up kind of on that circuit, so people know you and maybe know you a little bit more than around Wyoming.
Yeah, it's fun. I love it. My mom has so many connections too, so it's a fun experience.
Yeah. What are you kind of looking forward to these last couple of years of high school? Because as I mentioned, you're just going into your junior year making this, so you got 2 more years to go. What do you kind of want to accomplish here at Laramie High School and in your prep career?
I'm really excited to play with my sister these next 2 years. So it's been interesting and open gyms to say the least, but I'm excited to play with her, and I'm excited to play for my mom. And hopefully we can get a state championship somewhere in there.
Okay. I was going to ask you about that unique dynamic, your sister and your mom with you. Some people kind of dread that a little bit because they're like, oh, little sister will be kind of nagging me, Describe that dynamic for you, and what's that been like kind of growing up in a volleyball household?
Honestly, sometimes I hate playing with my sister because she's literally me. We both, we complain about the score. She's literally me, so it's kind of annoying. And then my mom, there's really no one better. I'm so excited to play for her.
Okay. Did you ever think you'd get that opportunity? I mean, I know she joined Coach Baker's staff last year as the sophomore coach, but we didn't know what Becky was doing, and then something kind of popped open on Coach Callahan's staff, and so she moved over to there, and kind of understandably so.
Yeah.
But at the same time, did you ever think you'd play for your mom? At least
No,
in high school, because I
not
think you
really.
played in club almost.
Yeah, no, I played for my mom in club, but I didn't think I'd get to in high school. And my sister and I begged her to take the job, and I don't think she really had a choice. We begged her so much. I'm really excited to play for her.
What do you like to do away from volleyball? What kind of interests Alexis Stucky besides volleyball, of course?
It's really sad. I like to watch volleyball film when I'm done. I like to ride my horse. Yeah, just hang out with my friends. stuff
Okay,
like that.
watch volleyball film. Spoken like a true Division I athlete, because you got to put that work in nowadays.
Yeah, I love film.
All right. What are you the harshest critic of yourself with when it comes to watching film?
Defense and footwork. Those two.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that something that you really feel you can improve on in the
Yeah.
next 2 years?
Yeah, I think I can definitely make strides there.
Okay. What position do you kind of project to at the next level? Because I know you've got multiple talents here.
The plan is setting right now, but anything that'll get me on the court.
Okay. Do you enjoy the setter position over playing other positions, or is there a good balance?
I really, really enjoy setting. I like being involved in every play. I get to touch every second ball, so I really like that.
Okay, the last big question. Now you're going to be the focal point. You already were, kind of, but you're going to be the focal point of a lot of opponents. How do you kind of work through that in a match?
I think I have to get smarter with all my shots, and I think I just have to play to the best of my abilities all the time because, yeah, everybody's going to come in wanting to beat us, but I'm excited. I'm excited to see what happens, and I'm excited to hit off my sister, hopefully. So,
Congratulations. Pressure's off now, right?
yeah, yes.
All right. Well, big relief for Alexis Stucky, and best of luck in Florida in 2 years.
Thank you. I'm excited.